Hi everybody, Rabbi Shmuley Podcast, webcast, videocast, man. We are casting on all fronts. I'm in my white shirt, getting ready for the Jewish Sabbath in a few hours. I plan to be in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Did I just show my fan there? My fan there, yeah. It's the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the passing of the great Lubavitch Rebbe, my Rebbe. My spiritual guide and mentor, and so we're going to be in his community for the Sabbath. From the holy to the profane, the World Cup. Why do Americans hate soccer? Well, you see, we're a very goal-oriented society, which is good and bad. I mean, there are times you have to be goal-oriented. You have to focus on the results. You have to get to the finish line. Like at work. At work, you're not there to be means-oriented. You're there to accomplish. Then there are times you have to be means-oriented, like in relationships. You're not supposed to focus on just goals. You're supposed to enjoy the process. You're supposed to enjoy drawing closer and creating intimacy. When it comes to sports, yeah, of course you're supposed to play, your heart out and not just to win and give it all you got and all those cliches. But as a spectator, and that's why I love to play soccer, but when it comes to watching it, you go, as a spectator, you go to watch it. There's a pure goal orientation. You're there to see great touchdowns, home runs, hits. If you go in and you watch a baseball game, it's like one hit, you're kind of bored. It's one of the reasons that I don't really like being a spectator in sports. I do watch some sports, but by and large, I much prefer to participate myself. Because when you're a participant, you have a means orientation. You're playing it and enjoying it. When you're watching it, you're only there for the highlights. There's more of a goal orientation, which leads us to soccer. There are no goals in this goal-oriented sport. That's why Americans can't sort of stand it. Well, what's it like when you've blown 3 hours of your life watching some World Cup match and the score is 0-0? And I know it's your country, so you get all involved and you're screaming and you're a hooligan, you burn the other guy's stadium down. But the final analysis, you want to watch them score. So what was the first game between Mexico already and South Africa? I'm guessing I just read a short report of it. Was it like 1-1 tie? 1-1 tie? I mean, I'm going to blow 3 hours of my life watching a 1-1 tie. If I'm really invested in it, it's in my country. Maybe I will. But that's why we Americans don't like soccer. It's kind of boring to watch. I mean, yeah, that one moment where the guy jumps in the air 15 feet and heads the ball in or does a turnaround, scissors kick. Don't rely on my phraseology here. I barely know the soccer phraseology. That's exciting. But otherwise, no, it's not the most exciting thing to watch. So every 4 years, we always hear these predictions. It's going to happen. America's about to embrace soccer. No, it's not. It's happening. This World Cup, it's finally... No, it's not. Because until it really provides the spectators with the kind of excitement that football and baseball, I can barely watch baseball too, it's way too slow for me, and I don't think it's going to happen, but it's a great sport to play. But you're not supposed to be a spectator in life anyway. You're supposed to be a participant. Get out there and participate. Why are you just watching? From the sublime to the ridiculous. British politicians and Boris Johnson, mayor of London, and now David Cameron, the new prime minister of Britain, sort of complaining that the U.S. is beating up on BP. What? This is a company that was guilty of so many violations. This isn't a company who had bad luck in the Gulf and destroyed the Gulf of Mexico and ruined so many people's livelihood and killed so much wildlife and destroyed beaches. This is a company that had a terrible, catastrophic safety record, which may indeed have led to this catastrophe, and there are some reports that would indicate that they overlooked a lot of things that they shouldn't have that led to this catastrophe. And you're telling us to let off? Listen, to my dear friends, the British people, in whose midst I lived for 11 years, and God bless you, you think that we're being too tough on BP? And that we're pointing out that it's British Petroleum and not BP? It is sort of British Petroleum, that's where it's headquartered. This isn't about Britain. This is about right and wrong. This company's just behaving disgustingly. Pay the claims of the people who don't have a livelihood. What are you doing paying dividends to your shareholders? That's not right. Why are you spending a fortune on stupid television commercials when people are really suffering? Do you think those television commercials are helping at all? I wasn't impressed with them. I wonder how many Americans had a negative opinion of BP because of this oil spill, who suddenly watched Tony Hayward saying, we're going to make it right, and they said, oh, Oh my God, my heart has changed. Now I'm like into BP. Give the money to some good cause. The best way to have good PR is through good actions. Do the right thing and the message will get out. You'll have the people of Louisiana and Alabama singing your praises, saying, look, I got a check. These people were so helpful. And that's the best PR. And you'll save all that money that all these ads you're taking out. It's a multi-million-dollar ad campaign. PR is not a substitute for righteous action. PR at best should highlight righteous action. Okay, I've spoken long enough. It's the Sabbath Eve. Got stuff to do, people to go, people to see. I should really just end, but I miss you guys. So it's hard to say goodbye. But good Shabbos, good Sabbath, good Friday. Remember, FridayIsFamily.com. FridayIsFamily.com. Tonight, 2 hours with your kids. 222, 2 hours, 2 subjects, 2 guests. 2 hours, 2 subjects, 2 guests. 2 guests, 2 subjects, 2 hours. That's tonight. And sign up at FridayIsFamily.com. God bless you guys.